3 downtown attempts of the game. Brown and Achua having a little mano-a-mano here, advantage JB.
Man, I don't know how he creates space for himself. He could just dislodge guys out of the way.
Here is Brown going right into the chest of Murray. Lefty lay-in.
Man, I'm amazed by watching him play every single night.
From a trip to LA where they got smoked by the Lakers and Clippers, Brown hangs and hits with the English.
Any one of our ghost actions, top of the screen, tap screens, have been really successful for us.
Brown fading away, the basket counts, and he's fouled.
Let him take his time, get a little bit of contact, and then there's that fade.
Games, a clip of 40 plus. Jaylen Brown from the mid-range, a moon ball.
Yeah, sweet fade. Jaylen Brown going left, has that little drift shot. That's an unstoppable shot.
Gushing about how much that means to him. Pre-game. Here's Brown from the short corner. That is beautiful touch. It's a high five from Sam Cassell on his way down the floor.
Brown just looks different today. He's locked in.
Return playing his 4th game back. Brown the fadeaway.
Look at Jaylen Brown. There's that drift shot. There's nothing you could do about that. He elevates too high, and he's drifting away.
Almost 55% from the floor. Two elite offensive players. Brown, a fake, and it drops it in with the left hand.
I told you, there's not a place on the floor that he doesn't have a shot for. Everywhere he goes, he has something for that spot.
Brown isolates again, the step back. Off balance. Come on, man. Come on.
Incredible.
Woo! He's got 39 points on 18 shot attempts. Jaylen Brown, one off a season high. Tough one. Oh,
man.
A tough one doesn't exist for Jaylen Brown tonight.
Putting on a show for the Celtic fans in LA.
A 44-point night for JB, and he is not done. 44 on 21 shots. Guys in a zone. Team that was smoking high. Jaylen Brown is unstoppable. The energy has shifted, and the NBA better take notice. Brown pops free. Jaylen Brown in the lane. It rolls home. 50 for Jaylen Brown. Simons has the red-hot hand. Out to Brown against Dosunmu into Vucevic for 2.
Triple drive, batted to White. Brown puts it on the deck and flies to the rim. Brown trying to get past Watson, leans in and powers that one off the window and down against Najee.
I thought he was an N1 opportunity there. Took some contact on the way to the cup.
Save his second one for later. Great work underneath by Jaylen Brown. Got Watson off his feet. The Celtics had their largest lead. 7 on the year, a league best. Well, that was a tough shot by Brown.
Assist in the first 2 minutes for JB. Nice. Jaylen Brown rocks the rim.
Off that between cross. Garden's live on Friday night. Jaylen Brown bringing them to their feet. Oh, he's so strong.
Yup, draws 3. And Pritchard takes advantage. Beats the horn.
Jaylen Brown drew 3 guys on that play.
Rebound. Go with 7 assists and 19 points. Jaylen Brown caught a body. The grave digger on a Friday night. Timeout, Toronto.
Jaylen Brown's going to show you how. Look at the swing, the attack, the elevation. There's 20,000 on their feet. Look at this play. Jaylen Brown delivering big in the 4th quarter.
Let's hope he doesn't get fined for that. Defended by the veteran Harrison Barnes. White on the cut. Brown, great pass, and Derek White, a double pump finish. A 10-0 run for the Celtics.
And the Spurs are trying to throw bodies at Brown. Brown doing an excellent job of moving the ball.
Pritchard goes to work. Brown has to fire. Oh! Rains it in on the alien.
I feel like that ball was in the air for like 5 seconds.
He put that thing in space. switched on to Wembanyama.
Whoa.
Steps it back. Oh my goodness!
What are we watching?
I haven't seen someone deal with an alien like this since Lieutenant Ripley. Unbelievable stuff from Jaylen Brown.
Everybody to know he's not a bust.
Oh, Jaylen Brown, fancy.
Love that. Love the Celtics pushing the ball. Attack the team that wants to run.
Jaylen Brown gets 2 more. JB said that's kind of my high school experience in a nutshell. Wasn't always smooth, but of course ended with a correct result as Brown fights through contact and scores.
I like Jaylen Brown playing off 2 feet. I think it's one of his greatest strengths when he does get to the paint.
Points a game every season for the last 10 years, a full decade of doing that. Brown uses the off arm, creates some space, and scores it.
Love that fade away. It's not really fading away. He's kind of drifting left as he elevates.
6 points for JB. Brown not done yet in this opening quarter. The up fake, the and one.
Yeah, Okongwu can't guard him. Stretching it out. And all of a sudden now, Okongwu's on Brown, leaves his feet. No help at all from Jalen Johnson.
3 points. Brown on the attack, flips it up and in. Jaylen Brown putting on a show in his hometown. Brown, 4 to shoot. Jaylen Brown in the lane, walks through and scores. Man. Flex on him.
Treating McCollum like his little brother.
Steve White with the lead. Ballooned all the way to 34. Brown, why not? Why not? Hometown Brown with 32.
Quinn Snyder's got to bench all these guys.
Oh,
there it
man.
is.
41 for Jaylen Brown.
40-piece wing dinner, lemon pepper.
The Pistons, now they'll look to run a little bit tonight. Brown wheels, deals, uses his body off the glass and in.
Yeah, one of the best in the league at getting downhill and playing off 2 feet just like that.
Corner on Holland, body control, left hand.
That was so tough. Talk about that 57% at the rim.
Hard that passes with one hand.
Jaylen Brown the answer.
This is a high-level game here. This is awesome.
No more rope-a-dope for the stars.
Jaylen, quick step, body.
That's incredible.
Wow.
The blow-by and the finish over Duran, that was incredible.
Stay with Brown now. They don't switch. He stays with him, makes it tough.
Man.
Brown scores anyway. Brown with the spin, right past Harris, floats in the lane, bucket again.
Area. His game has reached a new level. Brown is fouled, and the basket counts. Brown going to Jackson. Moves him off his spot. Fadeaways Burke.
Jaylen Brown getting in the post, give me a little shimmy, and a fadeaway. Celtics up 15.
Much improved since the beginning of the season. Brown gets right to the block and scores again.
It feels like in a game like this, Jaylen Brown can do that every possession. And until Indiana sits 2, he should continue to go to the front of the rim.
Brown with a team-high 23. Inside, Cato rises up, he's fouled, and the basket's good.
He sprints to that handback, which caused Potter to come up the floor, which opens up the paint for Cato.
Oh, yeah, Brown jumps the passing lane. It's a pick 6 for JB. And they could have called a foul on Nemhard, too. So he likes
I thought they told him to stop doing that.
Maybe so. Here's Brown. Celtics take the lead. Jaylen Brown with a big hit.
We usually run a ton of that flare slip action. We haven't ran a ton of it today. Bringing it back in overtime, and Brown 6-3.
Jaylen Brown from the elbow had to get rid of it. What a find! Pritchard for 3. Incredible playmaking.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown hung in the air for a good 2 seconds before he found Pritchard and knocked it down.
Jaylen Brown coast to coast and one.
I do not know how that ball just died on the backboard like that, but it's got a soft touch, hits the rim, and drops.
How about these chants on the road?
Get that ball back in the hoop.
Susumu having a nice season. Jaylen Brown on the other end.
Man, he's getting so good going left. That's either a step back or a drift shot.
They were standing right at half court and pointed back at his bench.
Before the shot was even taken.
Brown and one.
Just watch the rest of the guys. They're not committed to him. They're allowing whoever's on him to play one-on-one.
Brown likes the matchup. ISO on Smith, got inside, turnaround jumper, goes. Unbelievable.
That was unbelievable. And him playing through contact, good defense, and he just makes something happen.
There goes Brown. Celtics still trail by 4, wrapped up by Smith, and the basket's good. What a finish from Jaylen Brown.
Good attack. He's getting grabbed, and he switches it over. He's right. Shake that magical left hand.
Doesn't take the shot. Here's Kobe White. Gets in the lane, surrounded. Missed it. Smith missed the jam. Here come the Celtics. They don't take the timeout. Brown coast to coast to tie the game. With the magical left hand.
Yeah, a game of inches. They go from the missed dunk all the way to giving up a layup.
They're last in the league in protecting the ball. They give it up almost 17 times a game. Brown snakes that ball screen. Kamara didn't foul him. Brown scored anyway.
Yeah, so good at that mid-range. He got hit.
They're only one on that 5-game West Coast road trip. Here goes Brown into the body of Kamara. Gets 2 on the fadeaway.
That's tough.
Staff is confirmed as one of the coaches, by virtue of the Pistons having such a great record in the first half. Brown, the spin, the beautiful fadeaway. The rebound. He's got 7 of those tonight. He leads the break himself and scoops it home with the left.
They're dangerous. If Jaylen Brown gets the rebound, he's going to push. He's a one-man fast break.
Kamara defends him again. 5 to shoot. JB the up fake, the fadeaway. Over 2 Blazers it goes.
JB back operating in the mid-range.
Hauser pulls it on his first look.
Great pass from Brown.
But it's a signature look. I was just curious where they are, and now they're back.
Yeah, and they're playing better.
Yeah. There's some mojo in those red frames. There's some mojo in that Jaylen Brown mid-range, too. Nice move from Jaylen Brown. Spins into the lane. He got hacked and scored. Still no whistle. Is at the tip of that spear. 3 steals in the first half, but this time he gets burned by Brown and an and one opportunity.
I can't believe they didn't switch this.
Jaylen Brown is fouled. Will the basket count? Yes, it will on the continuation. 4th foul on Jalen Johnson. A chance at 3 points for Jaylen.